class, we are going to the next part that is energy of covalent bonds. And we will also find out the different types of energy due to the different types of bonds. Okay? The first one we will learn about what is bond energies. So the bond energy is the energy that is you are required to break a specific type of bond in a gaseous molecule in atmosphere. Specific is 25 degrees Celsius and in 1 bar. And we'll use kilojoules per mole to denote this units, and you will see this units very frequency in your exam. So you keep in mind this unit, okay? Um, I have this example here. This is two atom to form hydrogen gas. If I want to break it down into separate atoms, I need energy to break it. Yeah, I need to chop it. Okay, I will use the chop to separate these two atoms. So when I chop it, I require energy, and 40 uh, 436 kilojoule of energy is required to break the HH bond in 1 mole. That's a lot of energy, right? So with just two atoms, I have to use 436 kilojoule, but with different types. How many or how much energy I will use, or if it's different, or the chance of it, we will find out in this study. Okay, here I have single bond of CC. Here is double bond, and the last one is triple bonds. And this is different configuration of its bond lengths. So I have a questions for you. The first one is predict the chance of these types of bonds. And the second one is the predict the bond energy between three bond energy. Okay, the first one, give the comments. I will ask PM. Can you give a comment about this? Okay, good. That is the screen, right? So you can see through this configuration. Okay. The second one is predict the bond energy between three these bonds. Okay. Okay. Queen's answer is also decrease. So is actually decrease uh, to get to know that if decrease or increase or not, we will use this length to think about the bond energy. So the bond length is decreased over the types of bonds, right? So you can imagine that if I see this bonds at a one stick, okay, I have a one stick of single bond. Okay, I have really long one stick. Okay, for example, 20 centimeters of this stick and centimeters. Okay, so if you want to break the stick apart, okay, break this stick apart, and you will also require energy, right? Now, so you are quite easy to break this my stick, right? But when I have 1 centimeter of that stick, so you are really, really hard to break this out, right? So it's also the scene of these three bonds. The more bond length, it's the more the less bond energy to break it down. You can imagine like the example stick I showed you before, right? And it can denote in this tree of configuration here. Uh, and the conclusion here is if you have triple bonds, is require the most energy to break, and the least is single bond. Okay, and that is all the knowledge that we are required to study on the bond energy. The second one, I have two modeling. Here you can see in the screen. The first one is ethane. The second one is 1,2-dichloroethane. So one class divide into a group, and each group I was give you the key place. So uh, this group will match the my kits to form two modeling. Okay, and we have some critical, and after finish 15 minutes, I will uh, let a group present your product, and the class score these products based on this criteria. The first one is accuracy. It is in one plane. Let's keep it in mind. Okay? Angle is 120. The engine and scale is different in size, color of atom. The durable is ball length. It's not really good if your product is really easy to break, right? Because in bonding, you are know that is require really high energy to break it, right? And it's increase as types of bond increase. So you need to denote on this modeling which one is double bond, which one is uh, just single bond, and build your products appropriate. And the fourth is presentation. The more you present clearly, the more score you will get. Okay, okay, I will ask one student to present about your group modeling and class. Give your comments about it. Okay. Okay, I'm heard about your comments on each group and the score of each product. So, um, that's our class had three target score, right? So I will take it and if each group have bonus bond is 0.5 in the wisdom test, and the class has the tap your hand to congratulate the winner. This is the end of presentation.